Nothing on mother that could do any better. I was so rolling on as good as a song. Not to each of the one, it's right or wrong. I can't stop, so I with nothing but alone and a little bit of shoot the boy and I let your bag at first like discipline. Nat'l was raised a man. When Nat'l was born, it was her center Nat'l from. Dad was strict, she had to be strong. Dad would drink, the beatings were long. When it came time to go out on the road, with nothing but alone and a little bit of hope, she would shoot the wall and out the window bag at her like discipline. Nat'l was raised a man. With nothing but alone and a little bit of hope, she'll shoot the wall and out the window bag at her the right discipline. Dad was born in the warehouse. I married to good love women. She took lessons from his great depression. His hard hand needed pressure. With nothing but alone and a little bit of hope, she'll shoot the wall and out the window bag at her the right discipline. Nat'l became, Nat'l was raised, Nat'l she made this man. Woo! Hey.
Wow, so come on out from there. So
Yes, ma'am.
yes, sir. So where are you guys from?
We're from New
Just
Jersey.
once. And her younger sister once too.
Oh
My
wow.
sister once.
They were
I don't think he
different
scored with
years.
either of us.
No, I didn't.
So
Thank you.
and now are you romantic?
No.
Now it's all business, huh?
It's all
It's strict- yeah,
business.
strict
But he's
business.
cute. He's cute though, right?
No, I do it again.
Good. So what is your name?
Michael, Sigi Fraud.
And you are?
I'm Jessica Toots McGee.
Toots McGee. So who are your inspirations? You kind of sound like, very gypsy.
Yeah, it's a little vaudeville, a little punk rock,
Yeah.
a little girl group. Kind of big affinity for the Shangri-Las, the Screams.
Nice,
I kind of want to mix that with the swing of vaudeville. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just like still hearing it in my head, even though like you're done playing, I'm still hearing it,
Too. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was really good.
it, right?
Yeah, that's fun.
We play bursts.
So how long does it take you to tune this?
The 12 string. I mean, you probably should tune it like 3 times a day if you're gonna play it rigorously. Just to make sure that like it's ready to go. I actually played a show recently where it went way out of whack, and it's like 5 minutes, guys. Yeah, sit there and like
that's
really
not
work through
true.
it. But we were ready today.
Wow. So when did you start playing?
Guitar. I guess I was 13 years old. About 15 years ago, 16 years ago.
I
A while back, yeah.
You've been playing for a while. I mean,
Been
ever
playing
since
for a
high school,
while.
you were playing in punk bands back then.
Yeah, I started as like a singer, if you call it that. There's a singer in like punk rock bands, mostly just blowing my voice out in half-hour sets.
Yeah. Do you like Gorgo Bordello?
I like Gol. Yeah, you need me tongue twister. The band that's opening for them on tour right now, Man is one of my favorites.
That makes
Love me
sense.
some Man.
That makes sense. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you have a gig coming up?
We do. We're playing a show this Friday at Goodbye Blue Monday. It's free.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the best, right?
Yeah, it's a good place.
It's $2-3 beers, free music, and us. So can't really do much. You can do much worse.
And that's in Bushwick, if anybody doesn't know, on Broadway.
Yeah, 1087 Broadway, in between Myrtle and Kosciuszko, or however the hell they want to pronounce that.
Right.
And that should be good, and should be our record release party too, so we're going to have lots of free CDs for you guys. We'll be up on iTunes in a few days too, but just come to the show and I'll give you a copy for free. And hopefully my button maker is like not broken anymore and there'll be free buttons too.
Wow, and your website?
Right now, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but SigiFraud.com should be done shortly, but want to make sure that everything's up and running properly before we, make the
So
big
do you
push.
think it's necessary? I mean, between Facebook, I mean, good websites are really cool, but do you think people like? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think they are really cool to have like a really nice website.
I think if you're gonna sell your own music, then it's necessary. Like, sure, you can get our stuff on iTunes. Kind of anti-Spotify, anti-Pandora. I don't like the way they treat musicians as far as how much. You've been around for 40 years, so we're going to pay you more for one song than you would pay somebody who's just starting off. It doesn't really make sense to me. So if you're going to sell your own music, I think having your own website is definitely important. Feel free to go on iTunes, that works too. But when our website's up and running, I'd much prefer, to go directly to the source.
Yeah.
That's like me, I don't buy t-shirts online, I don't really buy, records through, I'm probably one of the reasons why I say I'm good when I'm out of business. I would much rather go to the show and then buy the CD or the t-shirt straight from the merch table, because at least you know where the money's going. It's not like the band's making 17 cents, the band's making the majority from, their merch.
Yeah, you were right on that. It's so true.
Yeah.
So how'd you get the name, Sigi Fraud?
Sigi Fraud was...
Like Sigmund?
Yeah, well, Sigmund is spelled S-I-G-I, actually. We just cut the I for, the Americanized English version of how to spell Sigmund.
So do you love your mother?
Don't we all? My mother in particular.
Yeah. Do you love your father?
My father's pretty great.
Yeah, he's alright. I like him. I've never met him before. When I was a little kid, I thought that the word fraud came from Freud, because people say it like...
It could have,
It could have, but I did the research. It doesn't, but that's what I thought. I assumed that fraud came from Freud because people said psychology was bullshit, and I was like, then that's where the word comes from. And then I found it wasn't, and I was like, it's still maybe I want to tweak that as a band name to make it, still be a Sigmund Freud reference, but be a fraud instead of, Freud himself.
Well, who isn't?
And Broads rhymes.
Are you a hypocrite at all?
I mean, can't we all?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, we all have our bouts with it.
You'll probably ask me about that.
I will. Well, it happens to be.
Just show up on time for practice. I'm a little bit late though.
It happens to be National Mushroom Day. And we
Obvious.
would like to share some mushrooms when you share some skeleton from your closet. So, what about you, Broads?
I heard you, well, I haven't shared yet. I mean, I heard you ask that before.
Yes?
And I hadn't really prepared what's a skeleton from my closet. I mean, most of the kind of skeletons I have are probably like, sexual and drug adventures from...
That's fine. That works.
It's Mushroom Day.
It is.
Just tell the story.
Oh no.
You can do it. That one. The one that's at the
The one that's at the top.
Of course.
All right. So, it's like, we all have our wild days, and you pick people up in New York City sometimes in the strangest of places. So I'm out on the Lower East Side with my girlfriends one night, drunk and on top of the world, and we go to Popeyes, and, I'm kicking up a storm of Popeyes, and two handsome, tall men, come in, and they decide that, they like... Why am I telling this? This is awful, guys. This is awful.
I'll do one if you want.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, you can imagine what happened. We all went home. It was fun. But I just it's so
Did you
funny.
go back to Jersey?
No, you know what? I made a mistake. Jersey's relevant to us because that's where we grew up. We live in New York. We're absolutely
okay.
New York. He's in Brooklyn. I'm in Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, okay.
We're the real deal.
All right. No. So you don't have to go back.
We don't have to go
Jersey
back
for
to
over a
Jersey.
decade.
Okay, but you met in New Jersey.
No.
There's nothing wrong with Jersey. We love New Jersey.
There's a lot of things wrong with Jersey, but those things I like the most. It's like the Toxic Avenger, it's so bad, it's good.
All All right, that was it?
That was good.
Well, I mean, you got the point.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you sleep at all?
Not much that night.
Exactly.
Whether it's for you. So you know, all the better. 3.
What happens at Popeyes?
Right?
I just love it.
His better be really
Are
good.
they of the psychedelic nature? Because I really don't like mushrooms unless you know they're gonna see the trick.
They just might be.
They might just be. They're definitely not. I really don't like mushrooms, but I still do it anyway.
All right, so
I don't
we're
really,
Good. I mean, there's.
I don't really have a closet full of mushrooms. I'm gonna just have an open apartment full of them.
Mushrooms.
No, I mean like
Fungus.
yeah. I mean,
See, they might have something in them to make you
I
sick.
mean skeletons.
right. So can you tell us one little story?
Let's see here. Okay, on a Halloween show 2 years ago, this we call it Day of the Dead show. Promoted for like 2 months, got together an entire list of bands, packed the club full of 200 people, and as a own personal prank that I tell anybody, I went 30 seconds into my first song, and then face planted right into my hi-hat, waited for the gas of air, had my friend carry me off stage and called it a night. And for the next week, all my friends were just like, "Are you okay? Did you go to the hospital that night?" Not knowing the whole time that I wanted to see what would happen if I had a 30-second song list. That's a skeleton. I still haven't told people that story yet.
Wow, have another mushroom.
rock and
Well, it's on
roll.
the internet
Did
now.
you know that?
That's before she was in the
I
band.
know before I was in the band. I didn't really know.
Oh yeah, I should explain. I played with one-man band for like about a year and a half, just as Sigi Fraud. The Broads were to add some,
Spice.
yeah, and some, make the sound fuller. Like, we sound more like a full band when there's somebody, doing the tambourine and somebody else belting out the high notes.
It's true.
Are you like an opera singer? Like,
Yeah, I went to. I don't actually like still pursue opera, but I at some time along the course of my training, I did fall into opera, and I did a degree in it.
wow.
But I found it was like just a little more rigid than my sensibilities were.
But you can incorporate.
Oh, I can incorporate, and I love that, and I really, I like owning my craft in that way.
It's great.
If we played the altar tonight, they'd be like, dude, opera. Yeah.
So wait, so that thing on Halloween, that kind of was like the trick
Yeah,
instead of the treat.
That was my prank to a 200-person audience. All the other bands played, and I was the headliner, and I went up and I went to the altar actually, and I went, and I face planted right into the cymbals, and they fell over, and my drum set went everywhere, and people were like, there was a good 20-second silence till the friends came over and like, what should we do? And only one person knew and was like, he's okay, and threw me over his shoulder and walked me out, and that was the end of my set.
So nobody called 911. That would have been the joke on you.
Not at that part. That would have been the joke on me. Would have gotten the ambulance. Like, I swear to God, I'm okay. I swear.
Yeah, right.
It was fun though.
But you have to run with it then. Like once you commit to that kind of prank, you have
It's
to
true.
let them take you away.
It's
Like,
true.
All right,
Really
Emily.
warm and all.
Emily, what is your skeleton for a mushroom, my love?
Make me feel better about sharing mine.
I'll give you 2. 1. Over the course of 12 years, completely separate from each other and without any prior knowledge of this, I accidentally slept with an entire band.
Over the course of 2 years?
12.
12 years.
12 years.
How many people were in the band?
4.
And you didn't know they were in a band?
I met them at different times of their life. Yes, I did not.
And when were they in this band together? Did you ever see them perform?
I want to know what the band's name is.
Not until no. I knew that one of my friends, one of the first people I ever dated was his friend. And I didn't meet the rest of the band for years. So yeah. Whoops.
Something maybe about you brought them together.
I don't-
Or
I
maybe
don't know.
their
Actually,
music just talks to her through
well, the
osmosis.
thing is, one guy left. One guy left the band. There's a new guy who's in the band that I
You slept with him
no,
too?
I'm just friends with. Oh, that's so mean.
Not yet.
No, that's so
She
mean.
got-
No, he's my friend. I love him. He's adorable.
Well, now she knows, so it's like.
Yeah, now it's like, oh dear.
It brings a whole new meaning to the music.
But maybe the next person you sleep with will somehow join that band.
That would be not okay. Okay, and my second. Three skeletons. Second skeleton. I'm wearing underwear with one of my friend's studio logos on it that says, "Once you go black, you never go back."
Ah. Now, do you know that?
Do I know that it's my friend's logo? Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I know.
Or do you know?
I thought you were asking something else.
Yeah, I know.
Or do you know once you go black, you don't go back?
All black everything. I bleed black. It's just black everywhere. So, third
If you
thing.
bleed black, you might have to see a doctor. It could be like a medical condition.
We'll call the 911 for her.
Hey, look, we all bleed green, all right? And aliens. And third, and finally, this Friday is my last ever show as a producer.
And where will that be?
That will be in the basement of the Delancey. The show is called Velocity. It is our year anniversary. It is the last one. Because as much as I love everybody, I can't keep producing. 'Cause let's face it, there really is no money. And if you're throwing a free show at which you get 15% of the bar, there is no reason why people that you have known for upwards of 13, 14 years should ever tell you that you're a competition for anything in the city. I'm doing basically a public service and pumping my own money into the scene.
Right.
And if people would like to book me, that would be great. I'm available. I DJ, I dance. I can be a paid host and a promoter.
Money's gone to general music.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna keep doing what I can though, because it's labor of love.
Yeah, but there are a few lucky ones that still get lucky.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Not every does something like, prolific, but like,
I
Takes
just
wonders.
met one the other day
Yeah.
that's a lucky one in this world. But it can happen to anyone, especially when you're not looking. And you're doing something fun tonight, aren't you?
Oh yes, you want to talk about someone that made it. Bless him. Kayvon Zan and Anna Evans are throwing Dorian Gray at Bowery Electric tonight. I would like to wish a special happy nuptial vow renewal to our friends Austin and Lauren McDonald Scott. Austin was on the show last time.
Yeah.
It is a special drag wedding.
Happy anniversary!
Yes, happy vow renewal tonight, which I will be officiating dressed as a satanic priest because. And
You bleed black.
That's awesome.
because I do bleed black. It's gonna be from the eyes and everything. Noir will be playing. If you remember the band Spawn Ranch, Black Tape for a Blue Girl, and etc.
Cool.
So
Bowery Electric.
Bowery Electric tonight. SayDeadAudio.com at the door for free. Come see me at my table. Can't guarantee that the clothes will all stay on, but we'll do what we can.
Well, we want to see the underwear.
I say they don't have to stay on.
Yeah.
There's really no rules of rock and
No
roll.
one's gonna see the underwear.
Well, you never know. So, thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
And come back anytime. And I just need to thank, my sheet is over there. Let me thank Emily for being the Who today.
Oh, thank you for
Let
having
me
me.
thank Sweet Badass in French for coming and playing her wonderful ukulele. David Oregano, Sigi Fraud, Caroline Stewart, my best director, behind the scene girl in the show. Put the camera on Caroline. Camera on Caroline. There she is. Yeah. Juan, our wonderful cameraman. All of you, thanks so much for coming. And Otto Shrunken Head, Friday is our Brooklyn edition. And we will be at our branded saloon. And tomorrow night, we are having a Righteous Women Who Rock at Tammany Hall. So if you're around, stop by. And Saturday, I'm playing our bar at 8 o'clock. So we're always busy. Check the website, ReW WhO on Facebook, and have a great day. I don't know what season it's going to be tomorrow, but the sun looks like it's out right now, so I want to go grab some sunshine. Thank you. Yeah.
Must be an angel watching over me, 'cause I